Hi guys and welcome back to the Grace Games channel. Today I've got something a bit different for you. I'm actually going to be playing World of Warships. Now I've only had this weekend to really have a go with it, so I'm not fully experienced yet. So this is going to be like a first impressions video, and then if you like it, then later on in the year I'll follow this up with an honest review. So when you start the game with two tanks, two tier 1s. It's the Hashidate, don't know if I said that right, trying my best, which is from obviously Japan. And then we've got the Erie, which is from the USA. So those are more like practice tanks, I would say. So you're playing against bots. And to be honest, I did not enjoy that stage. I really didn't like it because I felt that the bots were a bit too good and you were sort of destined to just die. And in the end, it just made me go, I hate this game. But recently, after a couple of goes, you end up getting to level 2, and then you manage to unlock the random battles, so you can then play as you normally would. So I've managed to get the Chester, which is a tier 2 tank now. I'll show you in the tech tree. So you start off with the Erie, I'm on the Chester, and obviously you can work your way down all the way to tier 10 as you normally would. It's not quite like World of Tanks where you would normally do it the other way around, so you would have tier 1 over here, you'd have tier 10 over here. It's a little bit more downwards, so it's a little bit confusing at first. But yeah, you can see which direction I'm heading. I'm just heading straight down. I'm going to try and get the St. Louis next and continue down that line. You can also see the different nationalities here. If I go on Japan, you can see I've already had the Hashidate, and soon I'll probably work my way down that line further in the future. I haven't really decided any particular lines that I want to go on yet. I'm just going to explore, see what I like, see what works for me, and then go down that line. As for the UK and the USSR, they've only got a couple of boats in them at the moment, a couple of ships, and this is because those are premium ones, so you can buy them from the store, but that's not something I'm going to be doing yet. I'm going to see how much I like the game first. You can obviously go on modules, and you can see the modules of the ship here on the left. So if I go on the Chester, you can see that I haven't unlocked really anything for it. I haven't unlocked the gunfire, I haven't unlocked the new hull, I haven't unlocked the main battery, because obviously I need XP for that, which I haven't earned yet. But when you do earn it, you can unlock it, and then it will show up in like a yellowy colour to show that you've got it already unlocked and on your ship. Now it's a little different to World of Tanks because when it comes to ammunition, you buy a ship and it's already on there, so you don't really need to worry about that. It's not as complicated as World of Tanks in that sense. So you just have the normal ammo, the HE, and then you have the armor-piercing shells as well, and then you just have a repair kit which you can use if you're on fire or anything like that. You can use it, but it's not like World of Tanks where you have the fire extinguisher, the first aid kit and all of that. You just have the one consumable, press R to use it, done. It's quite simple in that sense. So if you look down here, you can see that you can play the co-op battle, where you fight against bots, or you can do the randoms now, which has been unlocked for me. The co-op battle is against bots, but you can obviously do it even at tier 5 or tier 6, whatever tier you're on. You can always have a go against bots if you want to, which is great if you're not really sure how to play one particular ship, or you just think, oh, I'll have a quick go just playing against bots just to work out how to do this or whatever. It's great for that, but I think on the whole, playing against bots, not something I want to start doing. I'd much prefer randoms, and I think you can really have a good game in randoms, to be honest. So yeah, that's about all I've got to show you on this screen. I will show you a battle that I've had now. It's nothing special, because it is just my first impressions and just what I've done over this weekend, but yeah, I'll show you that now. So as you can see here, I am in the battle with the Erie. I've chosen the Erie USA tank just to have a go in and just to show you here. So I am still learning how to play it, but I've decided I want to set off at full speed towards the sort of B-C area to see what enemies I can see. So it's not like World of Tanks where you press forward, you go forward, and when you let go of the button you come to a halt. It's not like that. You press the forward button and it will take you up to full speed or 3/4 speed or half speed, whatever you want, but it will take a long time to get up to full speed. So even if you take your hands off the buttons, it will continue going at full speed, and then if you want to come to a stop, you have to press the downwards button until you get to stop, and then when you get to stop, it will take a while for the vehicle to actually come to a standstill. It's not a quick thing. And so, with this game, you sort of almost have to think about what you want to do before you actually do it. Not something I'm good at, apparently. But yeah, in that sense, it's quite difficult to control each vehicle. But I think it's something that I'll get used to over time, to be honest. And I am going at full speed at the moment because I basically want to see what enemies I can see. Obviously, it's not as speedy to just get over there like boom and you're over there. It's going to take a while to gradually move across the map, and I think one of the things you can do is sort of take it slow, and you can't really angle your armour or anything like that in World of Warships. It's not like tanks where if you do find the enemy you can angle or anything like that. No, if you get shot by them, bad things are going to happen. So you want to try and sort of go slow and sort of creep up to them, and so you've got the opportunity to move back if you need to. Or what I have been trying to do is actually go to about quarter speed or half speed and just move past them, and then go behind another rock kind of thing, so dodge in and out of the rocks, if you will, but and then if you're getting shot, you can sort of go at full speed and sort of get out of there and get out of the way. So I've been trying that, but I think it's a bit trial and error at the moment, just seeing what works. Obviously, the ships do have enormous health pools. This has almost 10,000, and you can do a heck of a lot of damage. So yeah, that's really good. But it's really hard to tell how much damage you're doing per shot, I find. So you can see that we've done 1 critical damage, 1 target hit, and 1 defending the base for him. Luckily we did hit him there. You have to lead the shot by an enormous amount, which is not something that I'm obviously used to in World of Tanks. But I think it's, again, something you'll get used to. And you can just, it comes up as a targeted hit when you've hit it, or if it's on fire it comes up. But it's a little bit unclear, I find, on how much damage you've done, because you can see the numbers rising from the vehicle as you hit it, but because you're concentrating so much on other things, I find that you don't really notice how much damage you're doing. But yeah, I mean, that's just being nitpicky, I guess. So this guy who I'm fighting against now, it has crashed, and I think he's just trying to get away from me, but he can't, because I'm just ploughing shot after shot after shot in. I'm not leading it so much now, because he's going at such a slow pace now. I'm able to pretty much fire at him and the shot will hit him. You can see his health pool there is slowly decreasing.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
And the enemy team has taken the lead there. That's because of all the base points I think they've been getting. But this guy, his days are numbered, really. And this is what I find great about playing against random battles. I mean, when I was playing against the bots, they never made mistakes. They were perfect every time. And when you're playing in randoms, people do make mistakes, and you can take advantage of that. This guy crashed into a rock, and I took advantage of that. So I find it a bit more fun, even because I'm not a very good player at the moment. I'm just sort of exploring. And I find that playing against the bots who are practically perfect just frustrates me. Playing against real people is much more fun, I find. So yeah, just continuing to plough the shots into him. I mean, I really am just not really moving at all here. I've just come to a standstill, complete stop. I mean, I probably should have kept moving, just trying to dodge some of his shots, but I know that he's not got much health left, and there's no real need for me to do that. I can just sit still here. So he has been destroyed. I was the one to take him out, but I am not alone. There's a lot of enemies around here too, and things are no longer looking good for me. I mean, this guy is so close by. He's got a ton of health. He's almost on full health. He's ploughing in. He's going at full speed, and there's not a lot I can do about it. I can hit him, of course. I mean, he's so close by, of course I'm going to hit him, but he's got so much more health pool than me. You can really use your health pool in this game. And you can really use your allies in this game. If you're in a cluster of allies, it's really hard to approach, for any enemy to approach you. But if you're alone, standing alone, just in the middle of the ocean, floating around, of course they're going to take you out. So it's really more of a team game, a bit more than World of Tanks. Like, I don't think you can be a solo player who does absolutely amazing on this as easily as you can with World of Tanks. So this guy's so close now. I mean, the front of his ship does look pretty wrecked, but he's still got a lot more health than I have, and I'm just not ploughing shots in quick enough, so that is the end of me there. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I hope this has given you a little bit of an overview. Obviously, I don't know tons yet myself, and I'm sure in the future they will make this game even more sophisticated than it is already, and I'm hoping that they can really improve some of the features and make it as good as Tanks, really, because I am totally addicted to Tanks, and I hope that I can get addicted to this too. Let me know what you think. Perhaps you've not tried it, perhaps you're thinking of trying it, perhaps you're loving it, perhaps I'm doing something completely wrong and there's something really obvious that I'm missing. Please let me know, and yeah, if you want me to do a full review, then let me know, and I can do that in a few months when I've had a bit of practice. So thanks for watching, and I'm sure I'll catch you next time. Bye!